What's up, everybody? Welcome to 53 and 15 podcast featuring myself, Damian Traylor, and our two co-hosts, man,
Caden Harvey,
Isaiah Jones.
And today, man, it's been a lot of news going on around the NBA. We just call this the 15 podcast because, I mean, the NBA right now is going crazy, man. Shout out Shams Charania and Chris Haynes as well. They've been reporting left and right over the past couple of days, man. We got so many things to touch on. We're going to talk about, obviously, the LeBron James situation. He's not coming back to LA for his 24th NBA season. Jaylen Brown just got traded. I mean, I think maybe like 15 minutes ago when it was on the way over here. So that's that. Also, got some NBA draft news to touch on. AJ DeBonsta went number 1. Darren Peterson went 2. And man, we just got a lot of NBA news to start out with. But first, man, also Kawhi got traded too. That was crazy. Shout out to 6. But I mean, first, man, we're gonna touch on Jaylen Brown's situation. So obviously, Jaylen Brown just got traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. Boston will receive Paul George, 2 first-round picks, and also 2 second-round picks. And Philly will just get Jaylen Brown back, but obviously Jaylen Brown is a young superstar. And how do I feel about the trade rate? About, that? Do y'all think they won, or?
I definitely think Philly won the trade. Because I think that's cheap for JB. Considering, looking at the market, you got New Orleans asking for 3 picks for Trey Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
They're
crazy.
I mean, the Lakers this morning got this, or the Jazz got more back for Kessler.
Yeah.
Or about the same.
Got traded too.
Yeah.
I think, me personally, I feel like Philly, at least right now, won the trade. But I want to see how those picks formulate for Boston. If they use them in a trade to get somebody else, or if they use them for draft capital of their own. Because obviously Boston, when they draft pretty high, they usually don't miss most of the early draft picks. So I'm really intrigued in seeing what they can do with those picks. And obviously, I really want to see how Paul George fits in Boston's system. Being able to be number 2 with Jason Tatum, and also I want to see how Tatum can also work with PG, because I mean PG I feel like is a ball dominant player as well. So I'm really intrigued to see how that goes. But Isaiah, how you feel about the trade?
Ass. Everything. What's the day and the age that we live in where superstars go for bags of mustard and chips?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be completely. They threw away JB. That's crazy. They wanted to throw JB away so bad that they were telling people that they were shopping for a discount. So realistically, this is not even what JB should have went for. JB should not be going for less than Walker Kessler, not less than Desmond Bane, not less than McCall Bridges, not less than Rudy Gobert, and he did. So, I mean, hey man, the Celtics are going to be some hot shit this year. 100%. I want you to know, the Celtics are going to be, and they're going to have to blow it up. Because why would you do that? Why? You don't get better. I feel like with these moves in the free agency, you want to get better. Now we just have question mark. Payton Pritchard, that's not my starting point guard. Respect. Mm-hmm. With all due respect to Payton Pritchard, I think he serves as a spark plug. You got to come off the bench. We need a real number 1. They don't got no guard. They definitely don't have no sense of a number 1 now because JB isn't there no more. So you want Derek White bringing the ball up the court?
I think the reason they had to trade JB, especially after all the trade rumors and stuff, and that was swirling his name with the Giannis Antetokounmpo situation, which you're going to touch on a little bit later as well. But I mean, Jaylen Brown, he was speaking out very heavily even after the Celtics got that first round exit. Obviously, everybody been talking about how, he said he was this past season was his favorite season, and they got bounced out in the first round. But as y'all know, Jason Tatum, because he tore his Achilles, recovering for most of the year. I mean, Brown was the actual number 1, so it was no person to delegate to, in Jason Tatum, because Brown was the number 1 the whole year basically. And I mean, he put up career numbers. He was in the MVP conversation for most of the year, and I mean, I can understand personally wise, from a personal standpoint, why it might have been his favorite season, but as a team overall, it was a failure for sure. But yeah, I think they had to trade him for sure.
Why? You didn't even have to trade. Think about it. Your star player goes down, tears his Achilles. Your number 2, who actually won the Finals MVP, so let's not even call him number 2. Let's say he's 1B. We'll say 1A, 1B, because you're still number 1 at the end of the day. You trade your 1B or 1A guy that got you to the 2nd seed in the East, that got you over the Cavs, over the Knicks. Weren't the Knicks the 3 seed?
Yeah.
The Knicks were the 3 seed. The Cavs were the 4 seed. The only other team that was above them was Detroit.
Yeah.
So Jaylen Brown, realistically, we're not gonna say only Jaylen Brown because a whole bunch of other people stepped up on that team too. But he was your number one, and then your other guy gets back and y'all lose. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? You know, the guy, your number one, that takes you all the way to the number 2 seed in the East, and then the other guy comes back and y'all lose to a team that y'all should not have. Y'all had no business losing to at all.
I just realized they just traded JB to the
To
team.
the team that they just fucking lost
I just
to.
realized that.
The team that they just lost to. That doesn't even make sense right now. Because think about it. We're in division trades. I mean, like Giannis to the Heat. We ain't talk about that. That doesn't even make sense to me either. Why? They've been shopping Giannis.
I think it makes sense
for
Giannis. Well, I think it makes sense.
I mean, they might be some booty too. You got to think about it.
You gotta
The Heat.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you got to think of the fit. I don't see Giannis dribbling the ball at the top of the key and swinging it to Bam for 3. Hell no.
No, especially because Powell's gone now.
It's
They got no one who can shoot the ball.
their starting lineup is probably a 20% three-point field goal shooting.
It's very early in the offseason. I know a lot of big moves are going on. So I can understand the team right now might be a little crazy, but they did just sign Tim Hardaway Jr. like this morning.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is not
He's a
going to average
sharpshooter.
15 points a game.
He'll score like
He's a sharpshooter.
21.
He can't average 15 points a game off strictly threes because now he's the only 3-point shooter on the team, and teams are going to key in on that. Davion Mitchell, they know that he's developing his game. Although I think he will become a better player, I don't think it's going to be next year. I think he was doing his thing last year, getting 20, just being everywhere on the court. But that's going to be hard to take over a team after now you got a superstar coming in with Giannis. I mean, and then on the other side of the trade, I mean, the Bucks need to just trade Tyler Hero. I mean, you're not going to do anything with him. I mean, you might as well just go ahead and flip him.
Hometown kid.
I mean, you flip him. I mean, unless you let him play there until the trade deadline or you let him play there for a year, I don't really see what Tyler Hero really brings to the table for Milwaukee. I mean, because everybody wants to play competitive basketball. Like that's what Bron is talking about. I think LeBron James is literally waiting for whoever has the best roster at the end of free agency to see where he wants to go, because it's all about the overall team aspect. If they're not going to be good, because now they have no bench. Think about it. You traded Khalil Ware, which was a very good rookie center. Jaime Jaquez, you're the 6th guy off the bench. Somebody else, rest of the nobodies. I forget his name, but
They traded him some picks too.
I mean, now you have no picks. Now you're banking on Giannis to, be good. I don't know what shooters you're gonna shop for. Luke Kennard went to the Suns. Can't even talk about the Lakers right now because they suck. I don't know what they're doing. They let LeBron go, then let everybody else go. I don't really think re-signing Austin Reeves was really the move.
No.
Because
They had to. They have a choice.
I mean,
But Detroit was putting too much pressure on Austin Reeves, on the Lakers to sign Austin Reeves.
But signing Austin Reeves and pairing him with Luka as your main 2, that just gives the other team 2 guards that are easy to attack.
I mean,
for sure.
Because your big is still going to be DeAndre Ayton at the end of the day. You don't have Jackson Hayes anymore.
They got Kessler now.
Kessler now.
And they got a great.
But who's stretching the floor?
They got a great backup big in Toronto guy. I forgot his name, but
Sandra. Yeah.
He's a stretch.
But he's gonna have to start
he's more of a 4 than a 5.
Right. So you're gonna run Ayton and Kessler at the 4 and the 5. My God, that hurt my eyes to watch Ayton play the 4. Because he can't even play the 5.
You can't play those 2 with Reeves and Doncic because that's just a defensive nightmare.
And then who's gonna play please don't tell me it's gonna be Jared Vanderbilt because he's a walking clank.
He at least can play D.
Yeah.
Right, but he's a walking clank. Because there's gonna be nights where Luka doesn't have it. We've seen that in the playoffs. There's gonna be nights where both of them, Luka and AR, don't have it. Shit, it's probably gonna be both nights where both of them not even playing. So who's gonna be your guy that you can go to when things go down? That's why I don't understand the Celtics. Because you have 2 superstars on the same team. When one goes down, the other one can literally average 30 a game.
Yes.
I just, it's kind of hard. I think with Giannis, okay, cool, you had to let him go. I just think really the one trade that's kind of I don't even say giving me question marks, is really Kawhi. Because
no, that's not the trade.
I think that's
That's not the trade for me.
Oh, it's Ja.
Yeah, it's that
It's
Ja.
Ja. It is Ja. Because I don't know why you sent him to Portland with a guard-heavy lineup. I feel like that's also
Bro, they got.
But then also, if you're Portland and you get offered a bag of chips for Ja, you're not going to decline.
You can't. I truthfully see that because Dame only has 1 to 2 years left.
Yeah.
So I think eventually a backcourt of John Scoot. It sounds amazing.
Or Shaden.
Or, I mean, he can play the 3.
Shaden, Dame,
Drew.
Drew.
I mean, one of those guys has to be on.
They got Kamara, Zanny, Klingon. Who else am I thinking of?
They got Robert
Chris Murray.
No,
Yeah,
they traded Chris Murray.
They traded him?
Yeah,
Okay, they got Rob Williams.
They traded him and Jeremy Grant for Ja. And like, I think.
Did they get Williams back or did he go?
No, they still got Rob Williams.
They got a squad.
Yeah, they got. There's so many crazy trades, bro. We still got to get into the Kawhi thing. But as far as to like kind of dial it back just a tad bit, as far as like the LA situation, I do agree with y'all as far as like like the AR and Luka thing, because I feel like the reason Bron is like even left is because they made sure. I feel like they didn't really appreciate Bron this past year, especially what he did, like everything he did, being able to carry them to the second round. Like they wasn't supposed to be.
No, there wasn't.
They really weren't.
Especially without Luka.
Exactly, especially without Luka.
I think, yeah, the Lakers definitely weren't appreciative of Bron. I think it was getting messy within the last couple of years because you've been going through the same thing every single year. You want a 5. That's really what Bron was saying the entire time. You want a 5. Jackson Hayes was not the answer.
That's what AD was saying too.
That's what exactly because AD knows that he's a natural 4. He could play better at the 4. So now this is what is really killing me. You get Walker Kessler when we've been trying to get Walker Kessler for amounts of, I can't even say we no more because I'm a LeBron follower. So now I'm in the free agency. You know what I'm saying? So the Lakers, they were trying to sign Walker Kessler, right? Couldn't sign him for years. Like literally, they tried to. Now all of a sudden, you're in talks for Jalen Duren. You're in talks for Walker Kessler. You still have DeAndre Ayton,
Mitchell Robinson too.
Okay, so we have all these 5 options now, but these guys were options when Bron was there. I think also the mindset of Bron's not. I don't think Bron's focused on playing basketball right now. He's really not focused on playing basketball. He's literally been talking about doing a docu-series that gets filmed the entire season. He's really not. This is the last year, which is why I feel like he's going to go back to Cleveland.
Cleveland or just any team that get a chip.
Right. I feel like because he's willing to take the minimum.
Y'all know what sneak. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask y'all this: what team do y'all feel like would be a great fit for Bron? Because he did tell his agent that every team is on the table outside of LA. Like he's open to any possibility.
Indiana.
You think Indiana?
I mean, as an Indiana fan, I hope so, but no,
yeah,
there's no shot there. But I mean, it would be nasty when you think about it.
My best bet was gonna be the Spurs until they said what they said today, because I feel like with Bron, with such young players, I think you can mold that line. I think that's a great way to pass the torch to Wemby. First of all,
question: how would Bron work in Indiana with Tyrese coming back? They're both ball dominant.
I mean, Tyrese isn't really ball dominant though.
But I think Bron taking the minimum is showing you that he's willing to take a backseat.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. I think if Bron goes to a good enough team, he might be the 6th man. Like he might not even start.
It's okay.
Yes.
I actually think Cleveland's a good spot for him.
I think Cleveland's a great spot. I like Detroit as well.
I don't think Cleveland's a good spot.
Detroit's good.
I like Detroit. I mean, because it's like, where else are you really gonna go? I think at this point, like you're not going to.
You could go Miami.
Yeah, I mean,
but
it gives him a playmaker, gives him a half decent shot.
Y'all not naming the team, man. Y'all don't know.
You gonna say Golden State?
No, Golden State would be a good choice too, but I think
that would be an awful choice.
I think Dallas would be a great position.
Dallas.
You got bigs, you got Curry coming back, you got a great upcoming player in Cooper Flag. Like you got somebody, you got 2 people who can score the ball at any time, and you got Lively, and you still got Gafford. I want to say.
And PJ Washington.
Exactly. Like, and you got that new kid from Michigan, Morez
Johnson.
Yeah, Morez Johnson. So like you got stretch 4s, you got bigs, you got players who can score.
But they're not ready to win this year. That's the problem.
I don't think
but
so.
you got championship DNA with Kyrie, Bron,
Kyrie. They got beef. They got beef.
Who?
Kyrie gone.
Yeah.
When?
Now. He wasn't at the reunion.
Yeah, he wasn't at the reunion.
Kyrie already said they're all good. And Bron
He probably lied.
Nah, you're right, yeah.
Why would Kyrie lie about that?
Because me and Bron talked about it.
Kyrie said all types of
Bro,
stuff.
bro.
The
Stop.
world is flat.
Stop, bro. Kyrie, I mean, Bron always said he wanted to play with Kyrie again, bro. I mean, he said he wanted to play with Steph too, but like, I don't really see how the Golden State thing could work because
That's just an old team.
yeah, Jimmy's not gonna come back to like January, February, like All Star. Steph,
Why would Golden State do that? Because then it's like we have 1 year to win, and then we got nothing.
It would be perfect for.
It would be like
he's signed on the minimum. That's he for the minimum.
I mean, kind of, but like
Just him and Draymond.
Yeah. Draymond's fine.
No, Draymond, he opted out, but like he only did that so they can sign a big player.
I don't know. I think Draymond might be gone.
Draymond's coming back. Like I'm like 99.9% sure like Draymond.
I mean, the thing is, I don't think anybody wants Draymond by Golden State.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I be watching a little podcast or whatever, man. He was somehow he restructured his deal so like they can make a big trade or something like that for AD or somebody. But Washington State not trading for him. They know they're not trading him away, or you know, from obviously sign Bron or something like that. So in the free agency market. But I mean, honestly, to be quite frank, like I think Bron underrated destination would be Dallas, like you said, Denver too. I just gotta see how that will like work with Jokic, cause actually no, Jokic is a willing passer.
But Jamal.
I mean, Jamal, he's not ball dominant, so I can see how that works too. You know what I mean? Him coming
I
off
think
like
the other two players in the
screens.
starting lineup would need to be snipers. Like
Yeah, Denver would definitely have to get some more shooters.
I mean, they have Cameron Johnson, but I don't think you would move.
They would stop Aaron Gordon too. That is a good fit.
That's
That's
a
thing
spot.
about it. Aaron Gordon can shoot now. He has
And
a
defend.
And he's
I'm saying 1-5.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're moving Cameron Johnson to the 2. So Bron,
No, Christian Braun.
shit,
Bron
Bron
plays
plays
one.
1.
Let me see. Jamal, Christian Braun, LeBron, Aaron Gordon, and Jokic. That's a smooth. That's a smooth vibe.
I like Bron, Jamal Murray, Bron, and Aaron Gordon and Jokic. I like Cameron Johnson coming off the bench. Cameron Johnson, Peyton Watson.
They got to resign Peyton Watson. Peyton Watson free agent.
Yeah, I think
I thought he just signed somewhere.
He did.
I thought so. Peyton Watson?
Shoot, he ain't resigning with Denver. That's not good for them because Peyton Watson, he was before he got hurt. Peyton Watson was going crazy earlier in the season. I don't know if y'all wrote
Like, he averaged 15 and 5?
Yeah, he was going crazy earlier in the season before he got hurt.
Oh, he's 6'8". I didn't know he was that tall.
Yeah, he can play defense too.
Yeah, I seen the Clippers are going after him. But not officially yet.
To replace Kawhi. Speaking of that, Kawhi, man, did just get recently traded back to Toronto, aka the Six, as what Drake would say. Hey man, I didn't expect that to happen so quickly, but how y'all feel about that trade too?
I think it's a good trade for Kawhi and Toronto. I think it's really good for Toronto. I think Toronto immediately becomes a top 5 team in the East.
Yep, him, Scotty, Emmanuel quickly coming back, RJ Barrett's still there, and obviously you got Jakob. So
that's a tough team right there. I ain't gonna lie. They're I say shit, maybe in top 3, top 4.
Yeah. And they already took the Cavs to 7 this year.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Great point, because in Cleveland they got. I don't. You know, we're gonna stay on the Kawhi situation because the Cleveland thing, I really don't understand how that would be a good fit because they're obviously not on the same page. So, but back to the Kawhi thing though, I think it's also a great fit for Kawhi. You know, it's gonna be a hell of a defensive team next year.
That's a good
Jesus, they're gonna be a hell of a defensive
team.
team.
Him and Scotty alone is insane.
Like
yeah,
literally,
that sounds crazy.
Literally.
I hope Quickly can stay healthy this year.
Me too.
Quickly and Barrett. I mean, Barrett, he's always going to give you, like, good game play.
18.
Depends on how efficiently you shoot.
16 to 22.
I just want to think of, like, also with the Kawhi trade, like, on the other side, shit, they gave up Brandon Ingram. Like,
for Kawhi, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, but Brandon Ingram, now he's in LA with Garland, Wagler, Derrick Jones.
Yeah.
As a 4th.
I don't know about that team.
Who was their 5?
Man, the Clippers, man.
Kobe Brown. It's Kobe Brown their 5.
He's on Indiana.
He is.
So.
Oh, they don't got Zubac. Zubac
He's
with
on the
y'all.
Zubac trade, yeah.
Zubac with y'all.
Let me take a look at the roster.
Hey man, I'm gonna say this now though. LA, y'all tripping for getting Wagler. Like Wagler nice and stuff, man, but he ain't no Darius A-Cup. Y'all should.
I'm saying that's crazy.
If y'all was gonna trade Kawhi, y'all should have drafted A-Cup, man.
Look at that Brook
A-Cup's dog.
You said Brook Lopez.
Oh yeah.
And then they lost Mathurin because he's a free agent.
I thought Ben was coming back.
He's a restricted free agent, so I think they can match.
Yeah, they gonna match it. They can't afford to lose Ben.
That's a great bench piece. And if he gets to go somewhere else, I like him going back to Indiana, maybe.
Maybe we just got Kelly. So.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of like Red Band replacement.
That's a great sign.
That's a good signing. 14-5. Coming off the bench probably.
And he could be a stretch for y'all too.
Nice. And he could start if things get bad.
And if y'all y'all like playing fast and type of stuff.
Yeah,
so,
very fast.
Yeah, he could be a great lock there for Tyrese or Andrew or Nembhard or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
I definitely think Pacers still got the best bench 5 in the league.
McConnell still with y'all?
We got McConnell.
Oh, say less. You don't got
McConnell,
say no more.
Oubre, Jarris Walker, J Huff, and Obi Toppin.
Yeah, you don't got to say no more.
That's a
All you gotta do is say TJ. Shout out TJ.
My guy.
Shout out TJ. So do you think Kawhi? How do you feel like the Kawhi? How do you think the fit was for Kawhi? Going back to the 6.
Going back to the 6. I really think they was gonna trade him in the first place. But
either I didn't think it was.
These old heads want to play meaningful basketball. KD wants to play meaningful basketball. He went to Houston. He knew he was gonna make it to the playoffs with a good, solid team. Kawhi, he was the same way because there's no way that I'm averaging 27, 28 points per game and I'm not making the playoffs. Like, we had Harden. They shipped Harden off. Like, Harden got it on the easy end because they shipped Harden off to a top contender in the East, and now all of a sudden he's selling another team out of a chance to make the Eastern Conference Finals or the NBA Finals. Because, I mean, the New York Knicks, they won, but I feel like some of those games, not with the Hawks, but I feel like some of those games are closer than they really could have been, especially with the Spurs. We know that series was close. Even though it was 4-1, those games, like, each game-wise was close.
Yeah.
I think Cleveland has so many chances to win. They just shot horribly. I think now in the NBA with the three-point shooting, like, being increased, it's just, you can shoot yourself out of the game, literally. Yeah. Like, you can be up 30 and get complacent and lose. Yep. AKA the San Antonio Spurs.
A lot of Boston Celtics, for real. That's probably why they. No, I don't say that. Because JB, man, he was a dog. I know why they traded him. Like, they had to. They didn't have a choice, man. Y'all kept playing with that man's name because they tried to put him in KD trade like the year before that, before he went to Houston, and then they tried to put him in the Giannis trade. Like,
yeah,
this man been an MVP candidate. Y'all supposed to, man, Boston had a horrible team this year. I genuinely do not know how Jaylen Brown even got them to a top 2 seed, but he did. And for this man to be in the MVP conversation, win Finals MVP, win conference Final MVP, and still be his name put in trade rumors, and the light-skinned guy who had torn his Achilles, off a torn Achilles, man, a torn Achilles is not in trade rumors, but Jaylen Brown is. It's unacceptably crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, Tatum is better when he's healthy.
I don't know.
But like, I think JB should have been first team all NBA also.
It's just, it's tough.
Exactly.
Because they, like I said, they're 1A, 1B. Like, they could literally be.
That was the best 2 in the league.
I've been
for sure. Every team's top 2, that's the best 2 by far.
I've been thinking Jaylen Brown was the one over Tatum. I'm not gonna lie. Tatum's just like, he's just more, like, appealing to the audience, you know? He's very more, easier to endorse, you know? Because Jaylen Brown, obviously, he has a way with how he carries himself that Tatum doesn't, you know, but like in a good way for Tatum.
Tatum's more nonchalant. That's why people like him more.
Yeah. Tatum, yeah.
Brown, he's on the stream talking about all types of crazy stuff. Yeah. I like Jaylen Brown. I've seen him a couple times because he went to Wheeler high school. But yeah, I don't know. I think the Celtics are gonna be bad.
I think so too. It's also like a lot of teams that's being stagnant in free agency. Like, I think 2 teams that are really sticking on my mind are, one, the Magic. I think they
got Vucevic back. But I don't think Vucevic.
But I don't. Yeah, because Paolo had a bad year. Realistically, in terms of Paolo,
I don't know if he had a bad year. I think he had an underwhelming.
Franz did too, though.
I think with them you could you could be a top 5 seed in the East when you are healthy. When Paolo's averaging 25 points a game, shooting efficiently, and Franz is being a great number 2. I think them two at a point are the most underrated duo in the league because they are just so underrated. They could easily give you 25 apiece.
Easily.
And I don't know why they're not making a move to get somebody else. You've seen now that. Don't get me wrong. I love Anthony Black. I think he should come off the bench though. I think they need to really get him one to come in there, get like-minded with Paolo and Franz. I wish they wouldn't be so stacked because the East, they show that it's up for grabs every year. Literally, it's up for grabs.
The East is going to be stacked.
The East this year is better than, or next season is going to be better than it has been my whole lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be as good as when Braun left.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Better, I think.
Yeah, man, don't let Brown come back to the East too, man. It's gonna be hard.
It's definitely gonna be even crazier if Braun comes back to the East. And I think Braun wants to come back to the East because he knows he can run it. Because if he goes to a good enough team, they could be number one.
So let me combine these two things. What if Braun goes to the Magic? Because then they get a playmaker, which they don't have.
Braun said he would never play in Orlando. I'm pretty sure that was the one place that he said he would never play.
He said he's open to anywhere. That's what he said. That's what it said.
I remember he was sitting in a barbershop. Me, him, who was it? Lance Stevenson, Saquon Barkley. When they be in the, I think Sexy Red was in that one. You know the one where he's like, my favorite coach. See. So I'm pretty sure he was talking about he would never go to Orlando. Same way Josh Hart, he hates Indiana. He would never play Indiana. Those are the two things that I remember off the top of my head because they literally said that out loud. So he may say he's open to every other team, but we're not going to Orlando. Fuck that shit. I don't know.
I think it'd be a good fit.
I don't care. I'm speaking for Braun. You're crazy. I gotta go off script. Also, the Suns. This sucks.
The Suns are bad.
Devin Booker?
He needs to go to the Magic.
He needs to go to Denver.
Denver?
He needs to go to Denver
Detroit.
or Detroit. Yes, they definitely be the best 1-2 light skin punch in the NBA.
I was about to say that. Cade and D Book.
You got Halliburton and Nembhard.
Ain't not Cade and D Book, bro. Imagine Cade running point, D Book coming off a flare screen. Oh my jeez, D Book slashing it all net. Detroit basketball.
But Durham doesn't want to play there anymore. You lost Tobias Harris.
It frees up space to get a guy to get a start pick.
But I don't think Booker's leaving. I don't know why Booker's doing this to himself.
No, I don't know. He just enjoying the money because he's getting paid a ransom. Oh my god.
It's his house. He's got a backache.
Filthy.
He's got a shoe department in his house.
Shoe department, like a sweatshop?
He's getting paid. Filthy.
Like OBJ. OBJ got he has a Nike in his basement.
Riding the Clydesdale, girl ship the Scottsdale.
So, hey man.
But
and the draft. We
didn't talk about the draft. The Wizards got a squad now.
We was gonna get into that for sure. I actually wanted to talk about the Ja Morant trade before we get into the draft.
Oh.
Because obviously, guys, not Portland, but Memphis had to clear out their big three in Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., and obviously Ja Morant. Desmond got traded first to Orlando. Jaren got traded to Utah. And Ja, the last piece of that puzzle, got traded to Portland. I genuinely don't know how. Well, I seen the lineup this morning and how ESPN did it. I don't see how it's gonna be a fit. It's Portland got too many guards, good guards too.
They do, but they'll trade someone. I've already heard they're shopping Drew.
I think it's definitely gonna be Drew because Drew's the contender guy. You can plug Drew in anywhere and he's gonna be ready to play, ready to win, and give you good, meaningful backup.
I think Drew would be a great guard to come off the bench though. Back like how he did back in
But do you give up on Scoot?
I'll trade Shaden.
Shaden averaged 17 last year.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's a problem. I think you have to ride it out this year and just have a weird guard rotation. You got to shop one of them though. It's probably gonna have to be Drew because he's the veteran. Everybody else is young. I don't know. Really, after what Scoop showed you in the playoffs, dropping 30 against the Spurs, they took the Spurs to 6. I think like that's low key like
Without Dame too.
Without Dame, with Denny as the number one, Scoot basically the number two, Drew as the number two at times as well. That was a team that took San Antonio. And I go like, they gave them a run for their money in another one of those games too. So the series is definitely closer than it really sounds. But Portland's gonna be in a tough West.
That's the thing about Portland though. Like Denny, obviously, he's a ball dominant guard too. Like not a guard, but he's a ball dominant player too. Though.
He is.
So like, I'm trying to see because Ja did play a lot of off ball this past year. So
he's got to develop a 3-ball.
Yeah.
That's true. And that's a good point because they got so many guards, but none of their guards are really elite playmakers or shooters, except Dame.
I'll say Ja's an elite playmaker. He's just not a shooter.
I don't think he's elite. Like if you compare him to like the top of the top, he's not up there.
Oh my God, that's what it was after this. Gotcha. I forgot.
He's not a better playmaker than Kyrie, Tyrese Halliburton, Steph Curry, Trae Young, Luka, Shea, Devin Booker, Kate Cunningham.
Nah, K's one of the most elite for sure.
Donovan Mitchell.
I'd take Ja over Don. But I'd take Harden over both of them, playmaking.
Harden, Brunson,
Garland even.
I think Ja would do well in Portland. I think he'll definitely be able to be more focused out there being in the Pacific Northwest because what's out there but wine?
Yeah.
What's out there but wine? I'm not gonna lie.
That's true.
I think it'd be a good fit for him. I think he could definitely be the future for Portland wise. What? I'm just saying, there's nothing out there in Portland but wine yards and waterfalls.
Why do you say that? Because he can't get himself into no trouble.
I mean, hey man, you know, in Memphis is a
Memphis pool parties be crazy. Man.
Memphis is a place, man. So, yeah, he'd definitely be more focused out there in Portland and stuff. Being able to have like a vet, like a Dame and Drew Holiday would be great for him as well. I think he's gonna do well in Portland. I think Portland's gonna be a sneaky team this year, along with Utah. Maybe, just maybe New Orleans. They get a piece or two.
You know what team we didn't talk about?
I'm about to bring it up
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Y'all, Minnesota Timberwolves.
Timberwolves got a team. I think
Melo.
they might be like
They could
Thunder,
sign Braun too.
Spurs, Timberwolves. I think.
They could sign Braun too.
Yeah, man. LaMelo Ball just got traded unexpectedly.
And that's his lineup of shooters right there. Because I was talking to somebody earlier. How many threes are LaMelo and Ant gonna attempt a game?
I think it's gonna be like him and Continental this past year.
Right, because think about it. LaMelo was 2. Ant made the most, right?
No, Continental was 1. Melo was 2. I think Ant was 3rd.
Top. You got 2 of the top 3 shooters on there. They're definitely they're gonna take 1,000 threes together for sure.
You got a Stretch and Jaden McDaniels. Still got Rudy Gobert, who's a defensive anchor, and you re-signed Iowa Dosunmu, which was a great re-sign as well.
They paid a lot for him though.
Yeah, that was a lot. Do you like is DiVincenzo still on the team?
He's on the team towards Achilles though,
Yeah,
so I think he'll be
probably
back like first quarter to halfway through the season.
Yeah, they gave up Nas for him.
Oh, he tore it in the playoffs.
Jordan in the playoffs?
He tore it in the
Oh
playoffs.
no, he's down there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because Tatum tore his in the playoffs. He came back.
We knew Tatum was gonna rush back.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's why
He came back too fast.
He was texting Kobe about that.
That's why I'm happy Tyrese didn't come back.
He took. I mean, I heard Tyrese was occupied doing other things.
He had a lot of stuff going on. I've seen.
Yeah, man.
It's like, his wife had like a bachelor party and like one of her friends were like,
Bro, the headline on that was like crazy. Like it was so crazy.
Tyrese Halliburton, fiance star dies in like fiery car crash or something.
Yo, and TMZ post
TMZ
it was crazy. It was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's rest in peace to her for sure, and pray for her.
Back when we was talking about Timberwolves. I think they could have gave up Rudy. And you could, yeah.
They gotta keep him.
Yeah, they already gave up Nas and Julius Randle.
In the trade for LaMelo, I wish they didn't give up Nas.
Yeah, me too. I wish they would have gave up like
Rudy. Yeah, I think if you give up Rudy, you give him a lot less.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's worth more, exactly. You damn near go straight up.
Rudy
LaMelo and Rudy.
Rudy Gobert is a defensive anchor. I mean, 4-time defensive player of the year. Just stands for itself. But I think Rudy is a very important player for Memphis. I mean, for Minnesota. Sorry, for Minnesota, and I think he's actually gonna have a great year on playing with Melo Ball. Like Melo Ball's gonna make a lot of them look like way better players.
Definitely.
And he had to play a lot of point guard last year and like be like very ball dominant. With LaMelo and like being into the fold now, like Rigo Bears gonna have easier chances to score. Jaden Daniels gonna have easier chances to score, and obviously Anthony Edwards is gonna be able to go even more crazy than what he did this past year. Being able to be off ball and still be able to come off screens and stuff like that. So I think Melo Ball was a great fit. I think Minnesota, because they got a great coach too, so defensively they're gonna be able to hide on defense. Because sometimes you don't play defense. Obviously, I know that.
No, for real.
So they're gonna be able to hide on though. So I think like you said, Minnesota's definitely gonna be like a top 3-4 team if they just
The question is just can LaMelo stay on the court?
And the question also is can they get some little bit of PR training? Because holy shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be the press conference. It's gonna be insane.
I don't usually watch press conferences after the game, but
Definitely watching those.
I'm gonna be tuned in for sure.
No, let me see that the Timberwolves win, man. I'm gonna be tuned in.
LaMelo, you and Ant both had 30-point triple doubles today. How'd that for the game? Shit. Jad, what's up, Jad? We killed it night though. You gonna be talking like that, so it's gonna be funny.
You.
Oh yeah, it's coming for sure, man.
The streets of Minnesota is gonna be like GTA 6.
GCS is about to be going crazy too if it's up from here. Y'all getting college football?
Yeah, the game was crazy. The mascot mode?
Well, you played it already?
No, I haven't played it.
Oh, I played
When was
it.
the game?
You played it?
I played the beta.
Next
I
week?
didn't play the beta.
Come out next week?
I think so.
Yeah, it comes out the.
I ain't gonna lie, from the beta I played though, it's tough.
So,
Yeah,
Well, I think if you pre-order, you get it tomorrow with like the MVP bundle stuff.
yeah.
how should I get that? Let me see.
He rich.
If you got the one.
He rich. He stop mid pod and just go purchase the game real quick. Like on to the NBA draft, man. The draft just concluded last week with round 1 being very interesting draft, I say. Not the top part, but obviously going down to the bottom part. Dusty May picked up one of his own, and Morez Johnson at 9. And then another Michigan player went not too long or after that. Yachts won the board to Dallas. To Golden State. And Ade Mara went to Oklahoma City. Obviously, DeMonster went 1, Peterson went 2, Boozer went 3rd, Wilson went 4th, and to round out that 5th was Keaton Wadler. Who in that lottery, though, 1 through 14, do y'all think will probably be the most surprising player to have a great career?
Hey, Kof.
A-Cup, but I don't think that's surprising even. I don't think that's surprising.
In Sacramento,
Hey, Kof.
Sacramento's a tough place to play.
bro, I hate that.
I like Flemings in the A. Believe it or not.
I think
He
that's
better
it.
go.
I think he would be good, but I think they need a center so bad.
Yeah.
I also think he doesn't need to play the 1. I really hope they let him play the shooting guard.
I was hoping we would have got Mara if
That's what I said.
If Acuff wasn't able to fall to us, I feel like Mara would have been a great pick for us. But we got another guard, so I guess. Like we don't got McHale.
But like, if you're gonna draft a guard, what's the point in giving McCollum more money?
And they just got McHale last year, so
And
This is a
McHale
signing tree.
so bad too.
Which-
McHale.
he was bad.
He's awful. He was so bad in the playoffs.
Okay, in the playoffs, yeah,
He was-
but he had a pretty good.
He had a decent year, like 20 points a game. But like, if you want to win, like he's not your guy. Like he doesn't start on any of the teams above him in the East.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I don't think the Hawks this year will be with the way the East is panning out. So much. I don't know if the Hawks will. They might be like a bottom play-in team, but I don't know they're gonna have a good year like they had this year. Just being honest.
No, I mean they made some good depth moves. They got Wiggins for 2 seconds. They got Devin Carter for 2 seconds, which just kind of seems like throwing away 2 second-round picks.
Yeah.
They let Kuminga walk, which I think would be a mistake because he was great in the playoffs for them. I was doing the math yesterday because I was on the game. My friends are all Hawks fans. And I was like, you guys are like the 11th best team in the East at this point.
Yeah, I think the only way they can rack up a couple of wins is if they have an East like this year, a banged up East with Milwaukee being down. I mean, Boston wasn't really down, but they were injured. Philly was injured. Indiana was injured.
Whole season it was injured. Yeah.
So it was like a lot of teams that helped the Hawks get to that point, and they were able to rack up a lot of wins. But like we were talking about, this East is about to be as competitive as it's been in a really long time. Probably since we went to high school, all three of us.
Yeah.
It's going to be wicked in the NBA and just in general because the West going to be nice. A lot of teams I was at the bottom of the West last year.
Expectations.
They might be at the top, and obviously the East is getting better. But speaking of the draft, I actually have a question for you, being an Indiana fan. Y'all lost the top pick.
We did lose the top pick.
Due to, was it the Zubac trade?
It was a Zubac trade. We traded 2 firsts for Zubac, so it ended up.
So y'all would have had the 5th pick.
We would have had the So no. Well, yeah.
The only way they
had
kept
the
it. Yeah.
The only way we kept it is if the pick fell between 4 and 7, we lost it. Or 5 and 7, we lost it.
Yeah.
And it fell
at 5.
As an Indiana fan, how do you feel about that? Or how did you feel about that?
So obviously in the moment, it's like I was mad. I remember because the draft lottery was on Mother's Day, and so I was with my mom. We went on a hike, and so I couldn't watch the lottery, and so I was like crashing out the whole time. And then I get in the car, and it's like, oh, we don't got the pick, because I see the our GM like put out like he apologized on Twitter and stuff. But looking at the team, our team now, like, it's a risk worth taking because if we had gotten that pick, say we get Boozer or Caleb Wilson on the team we have now, I think we're the best team in the East. I think we're already one of the 3 best teams in the East. Adding Kelly Oubre to replace Mathurin.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. Because we've got the same team that took the Thunder to 7, except we swapped Turner for Zubac, which is an upgrade, and we swapped Mathurin for Oubre, which is an upgrade in some ways, a downgrade in some ways.
Okay. So what are you expecting Tyrese to do when he gets back?
Tyrese to do, that's the thing. Like, I think he'll get 19 and like 9 this season, which is what he got the season we went to the finals.
How do you know if Tyrese will be the same player post?
Because he's not like a super athletic type of player who's making all these quick movements and quick cuts. He's not doing all that. He's very get the ball up. Half the times we're scoring, he's not even past the halfway line because he's looking to push it to Siakam, push it to Nembhard, push it to Lee Smith in the corner, something like that. Which is why I think he'll be fine. I don't think there's a risk of, especially because he's taking it'll be like 16 months off. So I think he'll be fine. I don't think the risk of re-injury is that big, and I don't think it's going to affect the way he plays that much. I think he'll still be the best offensive engine in the NBA.
Okay, when you put it like that, I can see what you're talking about. Next question for y'all, man. Who do y'all feel like was the most underrated player that got taken in this year's draft? Or a player that we all feel like was surprised most, whether it's first, second round that got picked in?
The most surprising was Morez Johnson for me.
Yeah.
Because I think, especially for Dusty May, to not take Yaxel over Morez. Because Morez is small. He's small. Yeah, or Demar. But if you want a 4, I think you take Yaxel because he can play the 3 more. I mean, Morez can play the 3 because he's only like 6'9". But he's not super mobile. He doesn't shoot the ball that well. Yaxel can kind of do all those things. Plus do other things that Morez can do.
I think it's because Yaxel's older.
He is older.
Yeah, Yaxel's like 23. I think Morez is maybe like 21. I think Morez is our class actually.
He might be.
He might be. I'm genuinely surprised that Peterson didn't go 1. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the hype surrounding Peterson, I thought the fit with him and Young would have been a little bit better with a 1-2 punch because I feel like you have forwards. Now you're forcing AJ to be the forward with AD and Trey. Now, I mean, Koulibaly's probably pushed out. George is probably pushed out.
No, Keyshawn gonna come off the bench.
He's probably gonna start.
Yeah,
He probably started.
Now
over Trey.
Over Trey.
Johnson.
Oh, the same.
Trey Johnson. I mean, they still got Carrington.
Yeah, Bub tough though. Bub's tough.
Like they have a solid team, but I think that they could have took Peterson and still been okay.
I think they should have took Peterson.
Because regardless, I feel like if Utah was in the position to take AJ, you might not even take AJ. Listen, because I feel like with Ace, why would you have even took Ace in the year? What was that before? He was a rookie last year.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like you put more pressure on other teams by, okay, so y'all just passed up on the number 1 pick, the consensus number 1 pick. Why would that be? And it really is not like issue. I think it's just fit issue. I think it's also like confidence. I think AJ's looking to go start somewhere day 1. I don't think his confidence couldn't take him starting off on the bench and making his way to a starter. I also don't think that Peterson's confidence couldn't do that. I think they are like two players that they want to make the difference already, so that they can be like the contribution of why their team is doing X, Y, Z. Well, realistically, I feel like you can be like Dylan Harper. You stay on the bench, come in when you need to, play your role. People are gonna see you eventually, I promise, and you're gonna keep doing the same thing. But it's like everybody's looking at Dylan Harper like, oh my god, like he's so amazing, but he's been doing the same thing all year.
Yeah.
So to him, it's normal. But I also feel like now it's just like with all rookies now, I don't really feel like they could, their confidence couldn't do that.
Yeah. I think as far as teams that I want to draft, I'm gonna go say Chicago. I think Caleb Wilson's gonna be a great player, especially the mentality he has. Is like, I think he's gonna be a great player for sure. Like the things that he can do, and he like it's crazy though, cause like he's super athletic, but like he doesn't know exactly what he's doing on the court. And he's still averaging like damn near a double-double in college. So
it's very lengthy too.
Very much like
he is like a Kevin Garnett.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be a very great player. I think he's gonna be the second or third best player to come out this draft. In my opinion, he might be the best though, just based on like his ceiling. Like his ceiling is way higher than. I ain't gonna lie.
I think he has Giannis ceiling.
I'm gonna be straight honest though. I think he should have been third at least. I think
he's better than Boozer. I think Boozer's too one-dimensional for this.
Yeah, I feel like Boozer's fit was. I think he was just best available on the board.
Yeah.
But in terms of fit, I mean, I don't really like him next to Edie, and you kind of just blew up your whole team.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you really doing with Boozer?
Yeah.
Like, are you going in the right direction, or are you just kind of like see if he's a good player and have more basically diamonds in the rough and send him out?
I could understand why Memphis traded Ja now in this case because, I mean, Boozer and Edie are both going to be in the paint a lot, so it's going to be hard for Ja to be able to drive and, use his athletic abilities to get to the rim as far as, like, all those curl layups and stuff like that because you got those two bigs there. But I also think, like, Memphis is going to go from a super fast-paced team to, like, a slow-paced team now because you're probably going to start Edie and Boozer. And
I think when they lose this year, it's going to be, like, really bad. Like, it's going to be, like, 50, like, because their pace is so slow that teams are going to go, I feel, easy 12-0, 14-0 runs on them.
Like, can you imagine the Timberwolves playing that team?
I think they're going to run them up. I mean, just think about it. To start the game, you get the tip-off, goes to LaMelo, passes up to Ant, take a three. I mean, that's already 3-0. Like, now you come up, dribble up the court. Who's your guard? Let's say Jerome. Jerome passes.
He's so bad.
Jerome.
That guy sucks.
Jerome.
How much did they pay for him too? They paid a lot for him, didn't they?
They spent that. They spent that. Hey,
They spent
you
that
got
shit.
Bitcoin?
They spent that shit.
You got Bitcoin? Hey.
Send that bread. Yeah, they spent some money on Jerome though, coming from Cleveland for sure.
Jerome, Spencer, you got Cedric Coward, Gigi Jackson.
That's the worst team in the league for sure.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be the worst
That gotta
team.
be the worst team.
I mean, watching them and
Who else might be the worst team though this year?
I mean, the Nets are gonna be bad. They got MPJ and Randall.
Julius Randle.
Yo, Michael Brown, I feel bad for you. I don't know how he gonna flourish.
Low-key, I think that they could.
Cause he's not gonna be the point guard.
They're probably gonna beat a couple of good teams just off the sole fact that out of the 20 shots that Julius Randle and Michael Porter took each, they probably went 50%. I feel like he has a shot.
When Julius Randle missed, bro, he missing overly.
That is true. That's also the bad thing because you also have other rookies on it. You have Igor.
Igor gonna be the point guard this year. Michael might be the two, but Michael, how you gonna get the ball if you got MPJ and Julius calling that move on the block? Yeah, Julius gonna be on the wing a lot too.
They're gonna be ridiculously bad this year. It's actually gonna be bad.
I don't shame you, Nick Claxton, because Nick Claxton got out of there. I don't shame you because it's gonna get bad, boy.
It's gonna be bad.
That might be worse than Memphis.
They got
at least chemistry wise. I know the chemistry gonna be horrible.
Yeah, Memphis at least likes each other.
Yeah.
I think also Sacramento is going to be horrible.
Sacramento's going to be nice.
Well, it's going to be a learning.
There's going to be bright spots.
Yeah,
There's going to be bright spots. It's going to be A-Cuff. It's going to...
Because Levine coming back.
Yeah, but I think he's deadline trade this year.
He's a free agent.
No, I think he
came.
He opted in. He opted into his contract with them.
I think he's definitely going to get traded at the deadline, though.
Him or Sabonis. One of them gotta go.
Sabonis has to go. Sabonis said he wants to go to Detroit. They were about to be the signing trade with Duran.
Oh yeah.
The other day.
That's a bad spot for him.
Because Duran wants to go to Sacramento.
Yeah, but
Why?
Because he
Why
got
does he want to go to Sacramento?
he got ties with their GM Scott Perry.
Dog, I do not care. I would not go there.
I'd be like-
If my dad was a GM, I would not go there. I would not go there.
I've been up to Sacramento. It's not bad out there.
oh yeah,
That's pretty
Sacramento
bad.
that bad.
I mean, it's chill. Like it's chill. Like I was up there in Sacramento for like a month.
I mean, they got beat for California because I got robbed in San Fran. So I got
Yeah, like LA, like maybe like an hour or two. You feel me? Vegas about 3 hours, 3.5.
Sacramento,
It ain't too bad. It's just hot out there.
Brooklyn.
Really, I went to San Fran. It wasn't that hot. It was like 70s.
Yeah, San Fran was cold. I went to San Fran
It
too.
was like 70s in the summer.
Man, it was windy out there,
It
bro.
was so windy.
Like I'm like, why is it cold out here in the summertime?
The only good thing about Cali is In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's overrated, bro.
They got in and out of Houston.
In-N-Out's overrated. I got Five Guys and Cookout. Go over that. I ain't gonna lie.
Five Guys are too expensive.
No facts. I go Cookout though, cause Cookout.
Cookout's valid.
Yeah, Cookout's cheaper.
So cheap.
And those milkshakes. Stop calling them milkshakes. I cannot drink out the straw with them.
I'm telling you,
I
I'd be
have to
sucking
eat 'em.
mad hard calls, but like.
Oh! Hey! Yeah! Alright, y'all, that's 53 and 15 podcast, man, featuring Damian Trailer, my dog, Kaden Harvey, and Isaiah Jones, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
This dude
We'll be
is
back.
hilarious.
We'll be back in a couple, probably like days for real. Because the way the NBA going, bro,
We'll see y'all next week.
the way the NBA going, bro.
What should we be waiting on by the time we'll be waiting on Braun?
Summer League coming up this weekend. So
Summer
we're just talking about Summer League. The Bonds to Peterson, July 9th, 7 o'clock. Y'all lock in for that, man. I know. I got. Hey, Ricky. When I see you, Ricky.
Ricky.
When I see you, Ricky.
Ricky, when I catch you.
It's over. You heard? And Kawhi, welcome back to the 6. You heard?
You alright?
Welcome back to the 6, man.
You alright?
But once again, y'all, thank you for watching 53 and 15 podcast, and we'll see y'all soon for sure.
Yeah.